Hello everybody, my name is Chris and you're watching the Crazy Volucris. And today we are playing Dungeon Universalis. And if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe, hit the like button, and if you ring the bell, I go crazy. We are right now have a VP from the group of 65, so round it to 7. So we roll 7 die, and every 6 there is a darkness marker. And we get 2 6s, and I have to place 2 danger marker. One will be placed directly in Bandmore. And I've learned that there couldn't be 2 darkness marker on one space, so I will just place it right next to it. So here's another danger marker at Agrimore. One thing before we continue our adventure, Kronk will spend 3 XP from his remaining 5 to get one of these skills I just rolled. So, and I guess I will take Hardened. Character is covered with scars whenever he loses 1 or more vitality points as a result of melee or ranged attacks. He must roll a 1d6. On a result of a 4+, damage is reduced by 1. So I guess this is really barbaric. The other option would be Deafening Roar, which is a little fearsome. I guess I will go for this one. This will be very, very good for my barbarian. So, spending 3 XP. So this will be another skill, Hardened, for 3 XP, which will rank him up to 16 VP. So this will end our stay in Norkfall, and we are visiting the authorities to Escort Plum. As soon as we were let in to see Lord Buchter, he called out to us. "Ah, the escort for Plum. You're just in time. You can leave right away. Plum has already packed everything and is ready to go." He nodded to Plum, who was walking beside him. "I wish you a safe journey, and bring me back my scribe unarmed. Do you hear?" With these words, he bid us farewell, and we soon left for the far north. And we are heading north to our campaign, to our mission. So, and we will use the road. So this is campaign turn 35, and we roll if you got an encounter, which is not. And the next campaign turn we move into the plains. It's on a 5+. There's also no encounter. And the next campaign turn we enter the woods, which is also, I guess, I have to check. No, it's on a 5+. And then we enter the quest right here. I'm not pretty sure if we have to enter Raazbal. I guess so. So then we make another city event. Oh, what is this? This is yeah, which will happen on a 3+. Which is theft. Characters may find distractions while at town, and they may come with a heavy cost. Choose one random hero. He must pass an intelligence test, otherwise the group loses 1/4 of all the coins they carry with them. Those held to custody by a treasurer are not included. Then roll 1d6 and roll of 1. They lose 1 random magic object. Oh, this is really hard. Okay, so first of all, we have to check if which character gonna make an intelligence test. 1, 2, it's Kronk. 3, 4, it's Sly. 5, 6 is Xiodulus. This must be Sly. And he made it with a 12. So I have to check again. Alright, so we just avoided the thief. And good that Sly did this. Okay, and then we enter the mission. So as stated before, in Bentmore there are more than one danger marker allowed. So I wrote 2 6s, so there are 2 danger marker, and we have to move them 3 spaces from campaign turn 34 to 37. So I will move this one to this location and this one to that location. So that's the final location in campaign turn 37 for both danger markers. The journey was uneventful, and when we arrived in the city, our presence alone helped to keep the barbarians at bay. No one dared to touch Plum. Business must have been booming, and Plum invited us to a tavern for a few rounds of ale. It was just getting fun when he got the stupid idea to play cards with a Northman. At first, everything went well, and he was very lucky with his cards. Suddenly, one of the barbarians jumped up. "You miserable bastard! You're cheating! You've just played that card!" With these words, he pushed the table aside and drew his sword. In a flash, Kronk grabbed Plum and pushed him out, followed by some barbarians shouting at the cheater. We found ourselves in the middle of a street full of taverns teeming with dubious characters. We had to leave as soon as possible, or else it would end in a bloody mess. Kronk grabbed his new battle hammer. Sly readied his axe and buckler. Plum drew his broadsword, and I was already muttering arcane words. "Now we have to be quick," Sly hissed. So for the setup, the ADP we got 67 VP with all the equipment, and he get half rounded up, so he gets 34 VP, and we have to subtract 5 for the leader, so the ADP got 29 points. And this is Plum the Scribe. He got the profile from the human mercenary soldier, and he's equipped with a broadsword and a leather armor. And he also gets 1 healing potion, which he only can consume by himself, so he cannot pass this on. Alright, and this is the start of the scenario. I just placed all the enemies so far. We got here Xiodulus, Kronk, and Sly. Then we start with the first turn for the heroes. So I will start with Xiodulus, and he will cast Raise the Dead. Therefore he spends 2 mana, and he's doing a casting roll, which is a 7. So this means the skeleton will stay here for 5 turns. And now I have to roll how many skeletons will appear. So this is 1d3 plus 1. So this is 2.5, so it's 3, so it's 4. Appear in range of 3. And they can activate right away. Okay, and we start with this skeleton. He advances 2 spaces and attacks this bandit, which will first make a bravery. and miss it with a 5. He got a bravery of 4, so he needed a 6. So he got -1. So the skeleton got a fight of 3, and the warrior also got a fight of 3, -1 for his axe and -1 for his fear. So he got -2, so he got only a fight of 1. Oh, and the skeleton hits with 1 critical. This means got a strength of 3. The broadsword guy gives +1, so there are 5 damage die with a critical. They got a leather armor, so they got armor of 4. And these are 3 wounds. So this guy is already wounded. And I have to place a fear token. This is the frightened token. So the guy is also frightened. Okay. So next, the skeleton goes 1, 2. And now I'm not pretty sure, because normally you say before you attack, they have to make a bravery test, but he already did one in this round. So I just rule it that he just didn't make it that round, and he stays frightened, and he got a chance next round. So that's an 8 plus 3, it's 11, it's a 9, it's a 10, so it's hit, but without a critical. For damage die every 4, so 2 more wounds, which kills this barbarian. 1, 2, and attacks this. You gotta make a bravery test, which he makes. So you got a fight of 2, and this is a hit. Oh no, not exact. Yeah, because they got -1. So I got -1 because of the axe. So he hits with a critical. So 5 damage die every 4. 1, 2, 3. It's already wounded. And the skeleton will push the barbarian 1 square back. So now the last skeleton will activate and go 1, 2, 3. So he already made his check, so he's okay. And I'm not pretty sure if this is right. Maybe I have to roll for every attack, but I will rule it right now that it's just once for a round. And this is a blunder. This is very good. And we hit with a critical. So every 4 will make a wound. That's enough to kill the barbarian. That were the skeletons. So next up, the Kronk will activate and he will run. Just enough. So he will run and stand right in front of this door. Next up, Sly will run. And next up, Plum will run as well. So I guess that's the round for the heroes. Now it's the first round of the ADP. And first of all, we have to roll if there's a reinforcement coming, because not because so there's a rule, they go and get them. So we got 6 doors, And we have to roll which on the second door is the barbarian is coming. So, and this is right this door where Kronk's is in front. So we must now make a strength test. The warrior's got a strength of 3 and Kronk got a strength of 4. So first of all, the ADP had to pay for the barbarian. Yeah, this is they are armed with an axe and a leather armor, costs 1 VP, so we have to subtract it. And now we have to make a compared strength test. He got 3 and Kronk got 4. So we managed to hold the door. So the ADP had to pay, but the barbarian is not coming on the battlefield. Alright, then we start with the round of the barbarians. First of all, we start with this guy with an axe. He makes a bravery test. Oh well, no, he just steps. He try the easiest to hit, so this is the skeleton, but he would just make 1 step forward and makes a bravery test, which he makes. And then he attacks the skeleton. The skeleton got a fight of 3. The barbarian got a fight of 2 because of the axe. Oh, and this is a blunder. So he stops his activation, and that's it. And next up, this guy steps up and try to hit the skeleton. Makes a bravery test, which he loses, so he is frightened and his activation immediately ends. Next up, the bandit champion activates and he will run, I guess. Yeah, he will run. So we got a movement of 9. But he can't enter the melee range while running, but he got a second activation, and he first makes a bravery test. He needs only a 5, which he does, and then he attacks with his broadsword, and he got a fight of 4. And so this is a 10 and this is an 11, and he hits with a critical. So you got 6 damage die, every 3 is a wound, and these are 3 wounds which kill the skeleton. So this was the second activation of the leader, of the clan chief. That's it for the ADP. Now we got the second round for the heroes, and this reduces the skeletons to 4 more turns. First of all, I start with Sly. He attacks this barbarian. So they both got a... No, Sly got a fight of 3 and the warrior got a fight of 2. And this is exactly the same, but Sly had a higher dexterity, so he hits with a critical, which is very, very good. So right now we have for 6 damage die, and the barbarian got a leather armor, so he got 4, but with the axe he got only a 3. So every 3 is a wound. And they got 4, and they got 4 vitality. this will kill the barbarian. Now Kronk is gonna activate. So he's running around and now can attack both. He activated not in the front, so he's not getting the bonus, but he can attack both. That's very helpful. And before he activates, he will actually consume his strength potion with his quick action before he moves. So he got +2 strength for the next 3 tests of successful melee combat or throwing weapons. So this will boost our attacks with Kronk. Well, that's okay. So he got a fight of 4. The Barbarian champion got a fight of 4 as well. So the bandit got the chief got a fight of 4, and Kronk got a fight of 4 with his Rage Warhammer. That's a 7, and that's a 7 as well. So they both got the same. And Kronk got a dexterity of 4, and the chief barbarian only of 2. So Kronk hit, not with a critical, but this is very cool because he got strength 6, so that's 6 damage die, and the Rage Warhammer gave him +2, so that it's 8 damage die. And the Barbarian champion got a chainmail, so I have to check because he got only, so a chainmail must be +2. I'm a little bit confused because the natural armor 3 and with a this is just the leather armor, so he is so he got a 5. So this is 2 wounds. And the second attack hits the other guy from he's armed with a sword and a leather armor, so he got a fight of 3. Kronk got a fight of 4. So, and that's a miss. So I got 2 more hits with my strength potion, because the last one wasn't a hit. He defended. But then again, when I use a fortune point, the time is really tight, so I wouldn't do this. Alright, then next I will activate this skeleton, and he's attacking this guy, so he had to make a bravery test, and he makes it. So they both got a fight of 3, and this one the skeleton hit with a critical. So that's 5 damage die. They got a armor of 4, and it's 3 wounds, so he is wounded. Next up, this skeleton will step in and will attack this bandit as well. So he made his bravery test, so you don't need another one. But this time it's a miss. Now we got the last skeleton, which will activate go 1, 2, 3, and will activate and try to hit the chief, but he will defend. Okay, so last but not least, what we gonna do? So the question is, do I cast Strengthen the Dead or Leech Life? But therefore I have to see my victim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't see anything. So therefore, I will cast Strengthen the Dead, which cost me 2 mana. So friendly undead activating in my zone of 6 around me. Got a +1. The combat skill, strength, agility, courage, and movement. So now the casting roll. Oh, this is a blunder. Oh no, oh no. So I can choose to re-roll it with a fortune. This will trigger another round. And we are really tight, as I said. So these are 5 damage die against an intelligence of 5. So this possibly maybe could kill me. But, well, I will spend a fortune. So this is ticking down. We just reduced it, so we got in total only 7 rounds. Okay, and I can re-roll my casting roll, and this time I made it. Very good. So now the undead got +1 strength when they activate within 6. So last to activate is Plum. Maybe let him run. Oh. Maybe he should not be that far away from us. No, he's not running. He just stays there. Just behind Kronk. Now we got everything activated, and the next round for the ADP starts. So it's the second round, and we roll where the reinforcement is coming. Oh, that's a 3. So you can't see it right now, but I will. Oh yeah, he's down there. Just move the camera a little bit. So now this is a little bit dangerous. When I really understood this right, so the guy appears and then he activates immediately. So he moves up and attacks Plum. This is the priority for this mission. So Plum got a fight of 4. This guy with his axe got a fight of 3. Oh, well, Plum, that's defended. Okay, so he's quite safe. So this was that guy. Now that guy already managed to make his courage test, this one as well. So the leader will activate first. I made this wrong in the first round, but all right. So he got 2 activations. First of all, well, enemy which is easiest to hit. This is still the both skeletons. So he will attack this skeleton first. He got a fight of 4, and the skeleton got a fight of 3. Oh yeah, and he will hit with a critical. So he got 6 damage die. On each, I have to check the skeleton, on each 3. So these are 3 wounds, which will kill immediately this skeleton. With his second activation, he will attack this skeleton. But this time, the skeleton... Oh, no. It's the same. So he got a 6 and the skeleton got a 7, but the skeleton only got a fight of 3, while the barbarian got a fight of 4. So it's the same, but the barbarian got a higher dexterity, so he hits. But this time only with 5 damage die, which kill this skeleton as well. This was the champion. Now this one already activated. Now this one will activate, and we just turn around and will attack Kronk. He's wounded. He got only a fight of 2 because he's wounded. And Kronk got a fight of 4. And he managed to block. This was the round from the ADP. And we had to pay 1 point for this guy who just came in. But I don't think this will matter anyways. Alright, so next up. So the skeleton will last 3 rounds. Now we start with Kronk. Kronk start in the back. And he got this fella, so I hope he can finish him off. And he also will do this with a brutal blow. So he got -1 to his attack for this round and the next. I will mark this with my special die. So now we got a fight of 3, but from behind a fight of 4. And I would say I got a fight of 3 and the Barbarian got a fight of 4, but from behind a fight of 3. So we are equal. And I will make my first attack on the Chief. Oh no. This is unfortunately a miss. Okay, second attack on this guy. He got a fight of 3, and Xiodulus also got a fight of 3. Not Xiodulus, Kronk. So that's a 7, that's a 9. So I hit and I do 2 criticals, which will stun the guy. And I have, well, this will pulverize the guy, I guess, because I got a strength of 6. I got 2 for the hammer, and I need 2 more, so that's a total of 10 damage die. The guy got a leather armor, so 4, which will kill him right away. Next, so this was Kronk. So Sly got a fight of 3, the Barbarian a fight of 4. That's a 6, so this is actually, it's the same, but Sly got a dexterity of 4, so not a dexterity, agility, so it's very important, the agility, so that's a hit. So that's 5 damage die. Oh no, first of all, the Chief can try to block it with his shield on a 5+, which he will not. And now we got, he normally got armor of 5, but with his axe it's reduced to 4. So every 4. That's just 1. So this is really a Chief. He's got now 3 wounds, but still quite good in shape because he got 5 vitality points. This was the action from Sly, and now we activate the skeleton, which will attack the Chief as well from behind. So they got the same fight of 3, but the champion will defend. So this was the skeleton, and now I only got I got left the Xiodulus, like this, and then I will cast Leech Life for 1 mana on the Chief. I have to bring him down. There is no other way. So first of all, my casting roll. which is successfully. And now I'm getting 3d6 on every 4 or higher. I will inflict 1 damage. So I need 2 4s. Oh no, damn it. Okay, so nothing happens. So I just realized that I have to activate Plum as well. So he is attacking this barbarian. He got a fight of 4, and the barbarian got a fight of 2 because he's using an X. And he will hit. So that's actually 5 damage die. And every 4 will cause a wound. And he right out kill the barbarian. Plum, I'm proud of you. So this was the 3rd round. I forgot to turn the wheel, so this was the 3rd round for the players, for the heroes, and now the 3rd round for the ADP starts. And first of all, we roll 1 die to see where the reinforcements are coming. And this is a 4. So this is a warrior with a broadsword and leather armor. I will just move the camera a little bit. So this will cost the ADP 1 point. And yeah, he's activating right now. And he is running. Like so. Those guys are only activating when you step on those tiles. I don't know, it's a little bit weird, but this is the scenario. So I have to move the camera back a little bit because we got Xiodulus still on this tile. So I will point it like this. Okay. So this was that one. And now the chief is gonna activate first actually. He got 2 activations. So normally he's attacking the easiest to hit. So this will, in this case, will be Sly. So he's turning like this. Because I have to act with him like he's got the best benefits, and oh no, the easiest to hit will be now the skeleton. So he tries to destroy the skeleton with his first activation. He's still got a fight of 4, and the skeleton. So I have to check what these strengthen the dead, because you know this AOA is still working somehow, and he's well, no, I just decided when this spell is working and is on, +1 combat skill and agility, courage and movement, so whatever this is. So the champion got a fight of 4, and the skeleton got a fight of 4 as well there. And this is defended. And with the second action, the champion makes the same. And now he hits. So that's 5 damage die. And every 3 will cause a wound. And he will totally destroy the skeleton. And now he's done. And next up, it's the 4th round for the heroes. I think I will activate Kronk, and he will try to kill this guy. And he makes a brutal blow. Does he make a brutal blow? I'm not pretty sure. So we wound him on a 5. Yeah, now we make the normal one. So we got a fight of 4, he got a fight of 4 as well. Oh my god. Look at this roll, this is insane. Okay, but as we just realized, or as we already know, higher agility will pay off always. So this is a hit. It's a normal hit, but it's a hit. You know, both are handling their weapons somehow. All right, so this will the last hit with his strength potion. So now this is the last time this is working. So he got a strength of 6, and he got 2 more for this warhammer. So right now we are he's getting, oh no, he can try to block it on a 5+. Oh, and he blocks it. Oh, great, because my rage warhammer can split his shield. So now he gotta make a breaking test for his shield, or a 1 or 2. The shield breaks. Yeah, he lost his shield, and now next up Sly is gonna activate and tries to finish off the dude. So he still got a fight of 4, and Sly still got a fight of 3. So that's a 9, and he only got a 5. So that's a hit. Unfortunately, it's not a critical, but doesn't matter, because we got 5 damage die, and he cannot block because his shield is broken. And he got an armor of 5, so it's a 4. Every 4. Yeah, and this kill the chieftain right away. This was Sly. Now, Xiodulus. First we start with Plum. Plum will just step up and attack this barbarian. And hit him with a critical. So that's 6 damage die. The guy got a leather armor, so every 4 will inflict a wound. And we managed to inflict 2 wounds. So Xiodulus will activate. We'll go right next to Kronk, and will once again cast Leech Life for 1 mana. He makes his casting roll. This is a failure. I guess we have to leave it like this, because otherwise we feed the monkey. So this was my 4th round. And now the 4th round for the ADP starts, and we check where is the reinforcement coming. It's on 5. Moving 10. So he can't run into melee, so he gotta stop here. Oh no, so he have to stop here because he got melee range of 2, and he is not allowed to engage while running. The warrior will activate and will attack Plum. He got a fight of 3, and Plum got a fight of 4. So Plum managed to block. This was the whole round for the ADP, and now we start our 5th round. So this will be I don't know what to do. So only Plum has to reach the end of the line. So we have to do something special, and now Kronk will gonna activate. and he's attacking both. First this guy with Combat Master and then the champion. But first of all he tries to finish off this barbarian. And he hit him with a critical. So he's already stunned. So that's 7 damage die. And every 3 is a wound. So he got 3 wounds and he already got 2, so he is killed as well. With his second attack he attacks the what is this? This is a champion. The champion got a fight of 4. So that's a 7. That's a 7 as well. But then again, I am more dexterous, more agile like as him. So I will just step up and hit him with my warhammer. And he got a leather armor, so he got only armor 4. So that's 3 wounds. That's right, yeah, 3 wounds. So he's wounded, but I will not push him because I want to keep him engaged. Well, I can push him like this and go with him. Plum is gonna activate and he will run. So he can run 10. So you run up like here in front of the door. Now this guy will activate and he will have Plum as his first priority, and this guy will activate as soon as Plum enters this one as well. So I'm not pretty sure if I can make it, but I will try. So then next up, Xiodulus is activating, and he will, I guess he will throw a fireball. It's kind of wasted, but I have to kill this guy. So get 2 back. So I will make a casting roll. Yeah, with a critical. So that's 6 damage die. And every 4 is a wound. And he got 4 wounds. So we need 4 4s. So that's only 3. But we love it. He is wounded. That's my 5th round. And now I have to roll. And now this is turn 5 for the ADP. First of all, the champion will activate and he will try to disengage. Oh no, he never disengaged. The barbarian champion. But he fights with a -1 at this distance and he will attack. Oh, first of all, I have to roll for the First of all, I have to roll where the reinforcement is coming. And reinforcement is a 5. Oh yeah, this is right exactly this door. And there will be a champion up with a spear and a leather armor. Another champion. So we use which one we will use. Maybe that one. So first of all, he had to pay 2 for the champion. We forgot the other one as well, but you know, he got plenty. So now they have to make a strength test. And the champion got a strength of 4, and the Xiodulus got a strength of 3. So this is a post-test roll, if you can push him out of the way or not. and Plum made it, so he's not coming, and he had to pay the cost. So that's okay. Now the champion starts and try to attack Kronk. He got a fight of 3 and Kronk got a fight of 4. Oh, and that's a blunder. This will immediately end the activation and Kronk defended. That's quite good. Now this guy gonna activate and goes 1, 2, 3 and attack Kronk. Plum. Oh my gosh. So Plum got a fight of 4 and the guy... Oh well, wait, hold on. This is a guy with a spear, so he only moves up to here. 1 space away because he got a spear. But he still got -1 because he's wounded. So the warrior got a fight of 2 and Plum got a fight of 4. So Plum defended quite good, but he's now engaged. I mean, you can't see, but there's 1 square space in between. I will just twist the camera later on. So right now, that's it for the ADP. That was his 5th round. Now my 6th round starts. So I got at the end of the 7th round, when I could not reach with Plum this, so I had to at least go and not run. Oh well, I can run. Then I'm out. I got a brilliant plan. I don't know if it's working out, but I hope so. I will cast Raise the Dead once again for 2. Now this one has to work out, otherwise this could be you. Well, done. So the undead are here for 5 rounds. We'll just leave this right here next to that one. And I will get 1d3 plus 1. So that's 2, 3 skeletons in range of 3. I had to step 1 more here. Oh my, of course. And now I will activate the skeletons. And this skeleton will go 1 and attack this guy from behind. That's a 7, that's a 10, and he got a 10, yeah, so he defended, unfortunately. So the next skeleton will go 1, 2 and attack him as well. So this is a hit with a broadsword. That's 4 damage die. And this is just 1 wound we needed to kill this barbarian. The last one, step 1, and attacks from behind. So the champion got a fight of 2 from behind with his spear. That's an 8, and that's so that's a 10. That's a 7, and plus 3 it's also a 10, but the barbarian champion is more agile, so he defended. But then again, he's now engaged and I can disengage. when I understood the rule right. So now Kronk. Oh well, let's leave it like it is. I just move the camera just a little bit. And we start with Sly first. He's running. So 7, so that he can run 10. He's right here. Now I move the camera so you can see the exit. And now we activate Plum. And he's gonna run. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have to check the objective, but this will say get Plum to reach the goal before the end of the last turn of the heroes. And therefore, we made it. We'll just finish the round. So Kronk is gonna activate and he will attack the fella. He's wounded and he's in melee range with his spear. So he only got a fight of 2 and Kronk got a fight of 4. This is not a good roll, but this is even worse, so it's a blunder. So I will hit. There's a 6 damage die and he got a leather armor, so every 4 cause a wound. 2 more wounds, which kill the guy. This is the end of round 6. And we barely made it.